Daytime baseball here on MLB. Brady Morris, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pre-game, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fletcher, a runner at second with one away. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. Attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Pelletier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Now batting, Brian Goodwin. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Brian Goodwin.
Let's go now. One time.
This one's down to third. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Carlos Chapman. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So coming to the plate, Jesus Lima. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Lima.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Carlos Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chapman digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy's gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Ready once again, Carlos Chapman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. This is skied into short left center. Chapman has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line. And that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Chapman. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now, what time? Let's fly. Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Got your pitch, huh?
Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Liner in there for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now. Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
The center fielder, number 7.
Digging in, Kurt Pelletier. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Come on, you're down.
On to second, but the throw is wide. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ready now, Addison Russell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Addison.
Ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
6-1, the final tally today. Seattle took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Darryl McLean earns his 8th victory of the season, so that's a wrap for us in this. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Seattle. Number 2, Carlos Chapman.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Right here. Here you go.
Comes set and the 0-1.
That counts 1-1.
Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Come on, Diggins.
From the belt, the pitch.
Go, clutch up for us here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The third baseman, number 5, Jimmy Carrasco.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would. Wandy Peralta, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over. 6-1 the final tally today. The Seattle Mariners host road win number 40 on the year. Jaime Bar MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the Next for Seattle, Carlos Chapman. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fouled away. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey,
Chapman,
go,
23 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. Drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses for ball 4. Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Chapman, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Here's
now,
the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out. Three and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ripped, and this ball hits the first base bag. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch outside the throw.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
Throw won't get him.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there. Let's see if they test it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit.
Striding in once again, Carlos Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner.
Get out.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Throw into second.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
The left fielder, number 9.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, let your can up there, huh?
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. Ready for another shot now. Miles Straw. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. He's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So no runs on a hit here. No. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and their runners at the corners now.
Carlos Correa.
Hit on the ground to short. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Carlos Chapman. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He showed right there.
Stepping in, Miles Straw. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Well, this hit on the ground towards short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. As hold everything. Here's Carlos Correa now, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And there's out number 2. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Mariners put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
Daytime baseball here on. So striding forward now, Carlos Chapman, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
And another foul ball.
All right, one time, right here.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Third inning, no score to this point.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. So digging in now, Carlos Chapman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, one time right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold it.
Drill. Ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And he's safe. Stepping into the box, Salvador Villegas.
35. Salvador.
3-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. At the plate, Carlos Chapman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Right here.
Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
The left fielder.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ripped on the ground to first.
Come on,
there's
get
one.
down.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Stepping in, Carlos Chapman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, we need you right here. 1 time.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you for it.
Hit out towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Good job.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Count even now at 1-1. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Pops this one up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brian Goodwin.
Let's go.
Last chance for the Mariners. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Carlos Chapman, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Chapman. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best.
And now they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
Aledmys Diaz.
Here it comes, 0-2. Found out to short. Reined in. And there's one away.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Carlos Chapman.
First offering on its way. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Willie Calhoun.
And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun.
Let it fly right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Chapman stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Goodwin is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Kevin Kramer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag. So striding in, Carlos Chapman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chapman.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's
outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2. nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Stepping up now, Carlos Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The center fielder, number 35, Salvatore.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Chapman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he'll dive back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Hey, no one better, huh?
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, you can't get a jump that bad and expect to slide into second safely when you're testing a catcher with an arm like his. Doesn't matter how fast you are.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. None left for Seattle. Score holds at 4. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners. Carlos Chapman, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chapman. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Let it rip right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here you go.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see it. Now at the plate, Carlos Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Here we go, baby. Find a
Nothing
good
in
pitch.
2 count, and
Nope, that's a ball.
well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Misses, ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off.
Oh, big guy, sear this one.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Oh, now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The high fastball is in there.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bellinger, the runner at third. Chapman is at second with nobody out.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
2 balls and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
There, kid, huh? Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, one time, right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Attaboy, great job.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Row. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Chapman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hey, let it fly. Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 1-0. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Denny Burton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 50 feet away. Way out to left. Calhoun. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring. Settling in now, Carlos Chapman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Not shortstop, Carlos Chapman.
Hey, get your pitch. Big
First
right now,
pitch on its way.
Nope.
Hey, let it rip right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, see it up and drive.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
David Dahl to the plate now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Bouncer up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Chapman. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll... Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the Reds, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. Stepping up now, Josh Van Meter, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready now for Cincinnati, David Dahl.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
This is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Chapman. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. From the belt, the pitch. To short. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Carlos Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And it's fouled away.
Let's go now, one time.
The 1-2.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him swinging on the fast. Now to the plate, Carlos Chapman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
There you go.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Let's go right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So, striding into the box, Carlos Chapman. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
2-0.
And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 home. Pitch outside, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. So stepping in, Carlos Chapman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Into the box, Mike Tauchman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 8-5 tonight. Seattle rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Wisler gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Sean Newcomb.